No, that's Trish. Okay. Are you graphic designer then? Or dos posters yours? Are you designer graphic? He said, nodding his head towards the door, one of her posters hung. I almost took credit for that one just to alleviate some of the heat on Trish. She looked so upset at that typo. But she'd also been so proud how the author was outside from... I couldn't bring myself to step on it. That's also Trish. Don't break that. What the fuck do you do? I sighed. I guess you could say I'm moral support. I bankrolled the merch this time around. I explained as I grabbed the last speaker. It's okay though. I don't need to be a part of the band. I'm just happy to help them succeed. Placed the speaker down on the main floor. I paused for a moment. I remember how excited Fang seemed at the end of the concert. Without realizing, a smile had spread across my face, and the malaise from earlier was completely forgotten. I want to see Fang smile. I. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of paragraphs that start with I. Can anyone do anything else here? Like, you're just talking at Anon. Like, that guy is just like, man, I know that I've completed my character arc, but this is getting a little weird. It's really, really weird. Inko, you need to understand that sometimes people don't want to fucking deal with this. After a moment, I turned to return. Why don't you just return to the stage? Why is this verb here? To the stage to loop up the cables and hopped to it. And hopped on it. Little fat animal staring at me weirdly and intently. Deadly enough, I could feel myself scribbling on his leering. Did I say something with? Si! No, wait, it's we. We. You did. He said bluntly. As soon as the words left his mouth, I immediately thought I'd said something stupid. My hand went to my mouth on reflex, trying to rack my brain for what it is that I could possibly be the bizarre thing to say. Such intense scrutiny from him. He walked towards me, getting uncomfortably close with a snark smile back at his face. You like kissing boys, don't you, Inko? I could feel the blood draining from my face. What? How? How did he figure it out? No, we must make out, for French is the language of love. God damn it, hold up. I have just the thing for this. But I need a minute to find the thing. Where is it? Where can I find it? Here we go. When a Neil has a jaw with a furry angel, that's amore. When the jaw's open wide and there's more jaws inside, that's amore. When it sulks in a reef and has two sets of teeth, that's amore. When an eel bites your thigh and you bleed out and die, that's amore. Marvelous. What does that mean? I gasped, pushing him back a bit, which only earned me a laugh from the bald human. I like how you're calling him, and then you're calling him the bald human. Why don't you, like, that's not how you use pronouns, for the most part. Unless you're trying to mock him, or be mean, which he isn't. I could feel myself heating up, and he knew how I felt somehow. He knew somehow how I felt, and he was acting like he caught me with my hand in the cookie jar. You're an adult, Inko! Which only made this bizarre sensation of embarrassment worse. Fang's a good friend. I mean, I liked them. I guess they were a goth hetero boyfriend. So his grin only intensified because Anon has completed his character arc, so he can just tell me whatever the fuck. Because Anon just knows everything now. That's how character arcs work, right? As you complete it and you just become a fucking god, you can do everything, you know everything. Like, Anon's major character trait is that he can discern characteristics and personalities instantaneously, and at the end of the entirety of Volcano High of the Snoot game, he's just a fucking empath. Ready voice, man. You're on to them. Whatever. Goddamn, this is so hot garbage. This is so dumb. It's like, why are we doing this with Inko? This is why there's so many other characters that should have this job that are non-Anon. Like maybe Mo? The guy whose restaurant you're in? Like, Anon, you and the Frank West reference, and the driver, I guess, to an extent, are, like, really just ruining the capacity for this to be a single cohesive narrative. Like, Tracy shows up, yes, but Tracy, you know, feels like she's part of things. She shows up in some of the endings and stuff. Anyway, let's go on. Does the crowd want to give him to validate things? It's not. I mean, I guess that is kind of Inko's thing, though. I like how the driver apparently had the wedding scene and Anon was there. So weird. So I'm starting to think back of that episode bullshit. Fang is just an island. No island is an island. Oh my god. I mean, this cute. Right, this works. Because Olivia is kind of that person. She would know her music. Girly? Fucking girly? Who the fuck would call her girly? The fat punk? Like fucking metalhead? Gator? Girly. I mean, Fang saying it kind of makes sense as like the girly side poking. It was so weird out of place. They looked over me, blah 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 blah. Hey, Fang. They did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Oh my god. We did it. We played a song and didn't get arrested. Yes, we did it. They actually love Vermdruma. Thing that might turn her into our hugs. See, I told you, the great. Like a girl, hello, my voice to match, blah 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 blah. You're so great. Please don't fucking end night on that section. Just the rest of the you know where that's gonna go. Especially since Trish shows up next, and we all know what that's about. It's on a smoldering coals. Rake 'em, baby. Rake 'em. You are real. I can't believe Anon is fucking real. What the hell are you still doing here? How much money did Trish make out of all this? Olivia's gonna do our shirts! And unlike Trish, she actually has artistic talents! My god! You might actually get a shirt that's worth wearing. Although, admittedly, Olivia is a traditional painter and designing t-shirts is a very different skill, as much as Olivia likes to pretend that all art is the same. Whether, oh, I can do traditional, and I can do paintings, and I can do digital. Fat fart noises come out of that girl. Got you covered. some free time. I mean, admittedly, when you really get down to it, right, Trish does a lot. And considering she also needs to practice and manage the band and find venues and stuff, I mean, Trish does too much. Get out of it, Trish. Go take a break. We'll play the band without you. Hold up. We're getting Olivia's sassy. You know what? I miss Olivia's voice. Let's go throw it around. Fang, we don't need any help with any of that. I already got it covered. Couldn't you? I don't know. Just use the extra free time to focus on the band. Scared the answer is no, but you haven't seen my work. Olivia said, asserting herself is the conversation. Say her hands still work at least? Trish snapped. What the actual fuck? Why isn't that in bold and italicized because it's sexy? I mean, admittedly, it's nice to see that even Inko is like, what the hell? How old are you? You're bullying someone for being in a wheelchair? Are you 5? My jaw was hanging open, Fang looked stunned, and even Reed was trying to gauge distances to an exit. And almost the first to fire counterpoint. Hold up, I think I'm gonna do something a little unorthodox. We're gonna throw this into Google Translate and see what the French version says. Throw them around. Va te faire vous tres percer dans convioler. That's probably horribly wrong. So, Google, how would this be pronounced?
Va te faire foutre, espèce de con violet.
Goddamn French people. Too many fucking consonants for how little they need. Their written form is just god-awful because they had this massive transition of how they pronounce words, and it's like, no, we don't want to change the written version. And all I can say is go to hell. Go to hell, French people. That's not how language works at all. Why are you like this? If the Dutch do it, I will give them shit too, don't worry. I'll give everyone shit. Everyone! I'm an equal opportunity. You just fucking fix your language already, bitch. God. English has it because English is like several different countries at this point. That only reignited Trish's anon anger from earlier. Oh, fuck you, Skinny. Is she your girlfriend or something? Hold up, we gotta throw it in there. Ouais. Elle est vraiment.
Ouais, elle l'est vraiment.
Elle est vraiment. God damn, it's like when you see written French, right? You just ignore half the. Just imagine the shortest possible way you could pronounce it. That still sounds like what it looks like, vaguely, like if you squint a little and blur your vision. I was knowing advice from earlier made sense. I looked at the band more closely the first time of the night. Livy's tail tape, blah blah. The whole fucking. Oh man, they're holding hands with the tail. Well, they were such a thing. I guess they really did know. God, this feels weird. Man, this girl was prolific. I imagine that a lot of those are the stuff she made for Mia. Because it's funnier that way. It's just funnier that way. Quickly, the worm troubleshoot myself, blah, 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 surreal talents. Since I'd be the one paying for it. Oh no! You know, you wanna listen? Hold up. Let me put my little beans down, right? Let me put my beans down. You wanna know? You wanna know the kind of shit that I would fall heads over heels for? Is this exact scene? And this is Inko and Olivia hit it off, right? And Anon and Fang hit it off. Like there's this soulmates thing that just kicks in, and they just start cheating on each other, and they don't even know, and they come clean, and it's like, oh well, that makes things easy. You know? Something exciting instead of just this fucking weird-ass, tepid-ass, lukewarm, slightly salted water bullshit. Blech. I forget who the actual manager of Worm Drama is. Skinko. Skinko? That's a terrible name. You won't. Talk to my agent. Admittedly, as much as I complained, I think that Anon's big involvement is a bit much, but I do like how they integrated them into, like, they can do something for the band and stuff. I don't know if Inko, like, how many people at this point have talked to Inko about, like, what love is? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh no, they're in the taxi. I'm sorry. Gotta be a little selfish. Tell your hot tarot partner that they are actually girlfriend. God, what a shit chapter. Oh, this is why Receiver K is on it? No, he still didn't write this. There's nothing in these comments that I find particularly worth pointing out. So yeah, chapter 12 is coming up next. I don't know what it's about. But at this point, I don't know if the existence script makes any sense. But all I'm going to tell you is I'd like to point out that this is like several chapters longer. Originally, isn't chapter 12? No, the split hasn't happened yet. When does the... Concert Day is chapter 7. We're like half speed-ish. Getting dinner or something. I don't know. I don't fucking care. I'll be honest. The problem with this is that it's so slow. If it was faster and snappier, then all this bullshit would be a lot more tolerable. But it's so slow. It's purple prose. It's unwilling to just move the fuck on. Goddamn. Put your pedal to the metal. Goddamn. Just, come on. Wind in my hair.